Well, hello again, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and hop on in. Alright, so, D-Car, USA in the day. Um, Honestly, I was practicing here, and the splits, I don't know if I've run here during the day, honestly. So, probably would have been a good time to really practice, but for whatever reason, I thought that we had already done this. And generally, I don't put in too much practice because the D-Car we're pretty well versed in. So obviously we'll go out and qualify and everything. I want to take a look and see what kind of laps people are putting down and see what we can do. Ultimately, we'll probably use... what's up, Clutch? Oh, man, that's awesome. It took me forever to get out of rookie. I swear to God. Oh, you're in the other split? Good luck, buddy. Alright, but yeah, I mean, ultimately... I guess I haven't run the laps here in the day. So we'll have to take a look and see how we shake up in the splits and see who's putting down quick laps, watch what they're doing, and try to craft a good line here and ultimately survive. That's generally how these things go. What's going on, Daniel? So generally any kind of short tracky, tight corner kind of deal in iRacing, it turns out to be a battle of attrition. So I got 3 Black Knights right here. Kurt Dillon, C. Jones, let's see here, Mike Vaughn, Caden, let's see, who else? Not a lot of people we really know in here, honestly. Jake Watson, unless I'm looking something up. Hemi, man, I haven't raced against Hemi in forever. But yeah, anyway, so let's take a look at the results here. Time-wise, Paul put down a 4. So let's watch his 4 lap. See if we can get it. Yeah, let's just go to the chase here. It's running kind of in the middle. Right around the bottom at 2 or 3 and 4. So, alright, well, I mean, we'll put down an okay lap, I'm sure, but it probably won't be fantastic. You know, great strategy for the up splits. What's up, Viper? It is. These tracks are always a battle of survival, you know, which is why it's important to try and start up front, but we'll see how that goes. So, as you can see in the splits there, blanks. So I put down like a lap in practice and wrecked it. So we'll see. We're gonna come around the top here and try to get as much of a head of steam out of here as possible.
Alright, man, here comes your first time lap.
Oh, too high. Out of the groove here. Pretty bad. Alright, well, let's try and figure out 1 and 2 on this lap.
One more lap to go.
Got a little bit shaky off the corner there. So yeah, that's going to be a pretty atrocious lap compared to what everybody else is putting down here, but
Checkered flag, good time by.
so honestly, that thing just doesn't really want to turn in. So we might have to play with the brake bias just a little bit. But we're going to keep running laps here just to try and learn the track a little bit more during the day. Like I said, I think we've raced here during the night. See how much better that was? Granted, we took a very slow approach in, but... But we'll have to take a look at the weather and see, yeah, we're driving it too hard in here too. But we'll have to take a look at the weather and see what the track conditions are. But it definitely feels slippery. Alright, so that was better. So So you can see the splits, and that's really what I'm watching and how I kind of diagnose a lap here. Again, we want kind of race pace more than anything here at this point, so thing definitely wants to get loose up off the corner, which is typical of this track if I remember it right, but definitely skating it up off the corner there. The more you can arc it in, the more you can save that right front. And around here in the daytime, I'm sure it's going to make a difference. So I think that's enough. Well, my timer was going off right here right now. That's awesome. First K&N race. Well, turning with the gamepad is serious clutch. You got to get yourself a wheel, man. Gonna need it. So let's try this. Now, I was trying to figure out how to reply to people, and I was an idiot. So I think it's /4. Nope. Why can't I type? Oh, man. There's a way to reply private, and I don't remember. Oh, I think it's R. I don't look like a fool anyway. So we qualified towards the back here, and that's kind of what I figured would happen. We just didn't do enough time in practice and everything to really figure this out, which is on me. So we'll be rolling off 12th out of 19. So yeah, let's just try to be smart and try to get a decent finish out of here. It's always tough to try and get that on these short tracks in the D car just because there's no cautions. There's no forgiveness here. But looks like we got 4 people who are going to be rolling off who didn't take time.
All right, man. Line up on the outside row now. Pit road is closed.
But yeah. Pull up the relative. But yeah, I like short track racing in the D car. It's just a matter of trying to keep everything kind of in check.
It's a 15 car.
See, there's so much camber in this car.
No
So you
problem.
can feel it in the steering wheel. Got 2 pacey laps around here, and then we'll go. I didn't check the track temperature, but I think typically it's supposed to be 75, and then so the track temperature is probably going to be 90 something. If my iRacing acumen is correct. Was
Not much.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
But bummer as we're starting on the outside row here, which is not really where you want to be. We want to try to get to the bottom and protect that. But ultimately, these races are absolutely about survival. So if we got to give up a spot to survive because we don't want to get run over, then that's what we got to do. Ultimately, my guess is I think out of 19, I'm gonna guess that 6 finish on the lead lap, unless the split goes really clean.
Alright, man. Same cars. Green, green, green.
Oh man, he dumped it off the start. What a bummer. It's a shitty way to start a race.
Outside. clear, all clear. Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
Say we gave the 14 quite a break there.
Stay low. Stay low. All clear, all clear. Outside.
I knew that we got off that corner too damn good.
Have a slow car on the bottom.
Oh,
Got
there
one
it
outside.
is.
Go high. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. Stay low.
That was interesting.
Bounced off the damn wall at us.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Somehow that was a 0x from the car on the outside, but man, we had cars flipping down the damn back straightaway there. So the big thing is the car okay at this point as we overdrive this corner? So Sean Cool got us there. I'll have to remember. I already got 3 people disconnected.
The 15 laps. Yep. Thanks.
Man, we got another one all smoky down there. Wonder who that was from.
The tops of the fadeaways are horrible.
I say it's definitely slick. Definitely slick right there. Say I had to drift up and catch it there. Alright, so let's just try to figure this place out and reel these guys back in. That's really all we can do at this point. Just hope for more carnage. And that is a gaggle of cars up there too. Man, they're just a little bit too aggressive on the throttle there. So clutch, I mean, this is a tough place to drive, period, just because it's so slick. Without force feedback in the wheel and your sounds turned up, it's really tough to understand what's happening with the car. God, just cannot get off that damn corner. Say they're catching the pack up there, but we're just kind of staying put. I mean, mainly just because we keep making mistakes. And each time that happens, you're giving up probably a half a second. Mistake 3 lap was 21.3, which still isn't great, but it beats a 21.8. again, we're 15 laps in here. There's still a long way to go.
Eight and 17.
So now that we've kind of cleaned up our lap times a little bit, we're closing in on that pack. Just a little bit. Oh, that's not the way to get around that corner. God. See, it's definitely loose off of 2. That's the corner we're having trouble with. Taking that high line. It's funny, you can almost mat it off of 4, but 2, no way. Just kind of holding consistent pace with these guys up in front of us. Not really gaining, not really losing right now. As I say, you can almost mat it off before we do that. Brakes loose just a little bit. Jesus. Again, all that progress we're making, we just give it back.
Alright, we're halfway to the finish.
Ugh, it's so frustrating. Because, I mean, right now we're in our own spot here. We can really run whatever we want to do. And there's just nothing we can do right now. Not with them, anyway. I think they had a little bit of a run-in up there because now they're 4-3. Stay down there, stay down there, stay down there. We overcook it into the corner trying to get past them. But anyway, that'll put us up to 11th.
Atta girl. Have a slow car on the bottom. Car stops down low. Go
One more. Alright, so we're up to the top 10 now, so it's not an embarrassment. See, we are car number 11, so. See, and these two guys racing in front of us, I feel like they're slowing each other down here. God, are they 3 wide up there? Are they 3 wide up there? I guess they're only 2 wide, but man, from back here it looked like they were 3 wide. Basically got 14 to go here. And those two are racing each other really hard. Say we're nibbling away at that lead, but we're not making fantastic progress here. Whoa. Yeah, there's just nothing you can do. It's so frustrating. Say, it looks like they're honestly closing in on that pack in front of them. Whoa. We got them down. It's just we're not going to catch them quick enough unless they have a run-in, which is entirely possible. So over the past probably 5 or 6 laps, we've knocked a second off of it. don't know. It's going to be close if we get there. I don't know if we'll be able to do anything with them, but not if we overdrive corners like that anyway. God, I want to get up there. Ah, we're just right there. We're so close. So we can definitely get into the corner a lot harder than they can, just because we still got a right front on it. God, we're right there. I don't know if we're going to have enough time. Alright, basically it's 2 to go right here, coming to it.
2 laps to go.
I think we might have used up a lot. Oh man, we got a spinner down there.
Way back the pit. Alright, Carmine.
Alright, we got through 3 and 4 really good there. 2 to go here.
White flag, 1 more lap to go.
Alright, well, the leader just took the white here, so.
Outside.
Low car down low.
Still there.
We have a car stopped down low.
Still there.
Alright, we're here.
Stay low.
Good race.
Alright, we got preferred line into 3 and 4 here.
Low.
Gonna drive it in deep.
Take it one, dude. That looked like a lot of fun up front there.
Ah, damn it, he got us.
Except for my first race here, you had to take care of the tires.
Doesn't even matter, he was a lap down, I didn't even realize.
There you go, man. Good job, driver.
And switch up your line a little bit. Help.
Oh man, well that was fun. We avoided wrecks and stuff. Kind of got doored early, which kind of sucked, but hey, what's up, Dad? Slip sliding away, yep. So I'll have to take a look at when we got doored, because that was early, and I feel
Alright, man,
bad.
that's it. The race is over.
You say, this guy's doing a burnout down there. But yeah, I feel bad more than anything for Tim. Poor Tim, he spun it coming off 4, you know, coming to it. Oh man, but let's go back to the beginning here. Just go to us. Not what I wanted to click. All right. So coming to the green. Oh God. Jesus. Yeah, the 19, poor Tim. I mean, just dumped it right on the start here. Just, he got a little too aggressive there. Really, we should have gone right here. It would have been, I didn't want to make it 3 wide on lap 1. You know, just because that wasn't smart. 1 up third, yeah, we got a bad start. So it starts with bad qualifying. I mean, that's part of it. And then right here, put ourselves in the hole. But what happened up there? The 4 and the 2. What the hell? So the 2 almost loses it. The 4 is slip sliding. And just he's into the gas too much. Spun it up. we're able to save it. We had the 18 on our outside, and I don't know what happened, whether they bounced off the wall or what, but I felt like we gave room here. Yeah, just use this up, that's all. But again, while that was happening, have cars tumbling down the front stretch, or back stretch here. Let's see what happened here. The 15 dumps it. Ugh. And there we go. And really from there it was just ride, ride, ride. You know, that's really what happened. That's really all it. But yeah, we were able to finally, I mean, if you take a look at our laps here, our quickest lap was 6, which was a 21.1. And then if you take a look at these last laps and things, you know, right in here, I mean, basically 28 through 34, 35, we were running 4s, and then, you know, 5s basically. So I mean, and then at the end we ran a 481, and then a 498. So I mean, you could definitely run a hell of a lot faster here than that, but yeah, I don't know what happened with Jake. I think he dumped it at one point, but yeah. Anyway, let's go to the last lap where we were. Actually, let's do it this way. So we'll go back in here. That's up 20, 35, 40. I think literally, I don't think that we were racing either of these people. 14, and then, well, no, we were racing Hemi, but see us gaining. So this is with 2 to go here. You know, and it's like you wish you'd let a lap car would just let you go. You know, I mean, that's the thing that kind of bothers me. He's in 14th. You know, the race is pretty well over at that point. But, whatever. Well, let me pull up the results and see how this impacts everything. Took you to 3rd place in points. That's cool. I'm not sure where we stand with the drop weeks and whatnot, so I honestly haven't looked at points. But yeah, I mean, that was a 3-split D series, so I mean, that was pretty heavy series. So I mean, that was top split, which explains why we're the 11 car. 112 points because it was, like I said, it was a relatively potent split. You know, strength of field was a 34.03. You know, we ended up plus .04 in safety rating, plus 27 in iRating, pulling us up to 29.51. So I mean, we'll take it. I mean, it's a plus in every category. It's over 100 points. Really, at this, you know, the D2 level, if you want to be in any kind of contention for, you know, top 5 in points, you need to be pulling 115 to 120 points a race. But realistically, I don't know where exactly we stand. It's a good point. We'll look that up right now, since I got all you guys here. And again, talking about drop weeks, so there's 12 weeks that run, and basically points accrue over those 12 weeks. iRacing drops your 4 lowest point outings, or if you don't race 4 out of those 12 weeks, those are drop weeks. So those come out. So anyway, weeks counted. Basically, it looks like I think that we might have the drop at this point. I'll have to double check that, but I think that we're already into the drop weeks. But yeah, so basically we got 7 weeks counted. We're sitting 9th in points right now. We have 8 starts, 3 top 5s, no poles, average start 8th, average finish 8th, 347 laps, 623 points. So to pull ourselves up into the top 5, we're going to have to gain about 40 points. My understanding is the drop weeks start taking effect in week 8, which is kind of strange because I thought that we skipped a week. I could be wrong though, but again, that's just me. But so right now we're sitting in top 10 for Division 2. That'll probably change because there's people behind us that only have 5 races counted. and so on and so forth. But that'll really do it. So I appreciate you guys hanging out on the live stream. Relatively quick one, less than 30 minutes. So, but again, thanks again, and until the next time, take care.